Yes, sir, Mr. Speaker. I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Doggett has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I believe I am one of very few members in this room that gets constantly awakened at night by the sound of gunfire, or that has to decide the way that I will drive home from work based on what the news has tweeted has happened during the day. Gun violence is not something that I've had to hear about or read about. Unfortunately, the radiating effects and community trauma of gun violence have plagued my district for years. After several community conversations, this is what I'm hearing in my district and on the peninsula. Every day is the right time to discuss such an important issue as gun violence. This year, between Memorial Day weekend and June 4th, it was reported that at least 55 people had been shot in Hampton Roads alone. One person's individual right to carry does not outweigh one's community's right to protect its residents and enact policies that they deem necessary in order to keep them safe, especially policies that jive with the Constitution. So, Mr. Speaker, this special session holds promise for my constituents and all Virginians who need us to do our part. As part of the package that we have mentioned, I am introducing House Bill 4005, which would allow for local governments to regulate firearms, which is currently prohibited by code. The ordinances would be subject to our Constitution's federal law and state law, but it would allow for local leaders who know their community's gun violence prevention needs to best respond. Mr. Speaker, the geographic diversity of our Commonwealth is an asset. From the mountains, valleys, skylines of skyscrapers, farmland and beaches, we have unique communities in our region, but Mr. Speaker, with that diversity comes a diversity of need in addressing our gun violence issues. We cannot expect that Wise County, Loudoun County, or Newport News would use the same measures to fight gun violence. They need the option to do what is best for them. And Mr. Speaker, I know, I'm wrapping up. But House Bill 4005 would allow localities like Newport News, Falls Church, Fairfax County, Alexandria, Fredericksburg, Roanoke, Charlottesville, Albemarle County, and Richmond, and Norfolk to move forward with the legislation that they want for their city. And Mr. Speaker, to conclude, I look forward to the opportunity for House Bill 4005 to go through the full legislative process with a hearing, allowing for a comprehensive discussion with public input, and getting this bill to the floor for a full vote. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay,